It's loaded with hot performance parts, but it's a factory-built Mustang racer. The 2000 Ford Mustang SVT Cobra R is not just a regular Mustang with a spoiler and a set of wheels. Oh no, buddy. The Cobra R was completely engineered with hand-picked parts to be a great performer on the street or the track. While the stock Mustang GT was powered by a 4.6-liter V8 and remained true to the same basic formula since its introduction, the 2000 SVT Cobra R represented the closest factory-built racer ever. It used a special 5.4-liter V8 engine, a 6-speed manual transmission, and a parts catalog full of goodies to go fast, turn hard, and stop like a track car should. So it certainly doesn't look like your typical Mustang under the hood. Air is brought in through that high ram intake manifold and sent down to the 5.4 V8, where it's compressed with forged pistons and Carrillo rods and a forged crankshaft, and then 32 valve heads and shorty headers send the smoke right out the back, resulting in 385 horsepower. That 385 horsepower peaked at 5,700 RPM, with its 385 foot-pound torque rating coming in at 4,250 RPM. Cylinder heads were Lincoln Navigator units, and the engine required a revised domed hood for clearance. A Tremec T56 6-speed manual is the only transmission offering in the R, and the 355-to-1 rear gear spins the independent rear suspension, a first in a Mustang. These cars were good for 0 to 60 times in the mid 4-second range, with the quarter-mile flags waving in just 12.9 seconds with 110 mile-an-hour trap speeds. Cobra R drivers didn't need or want luxury items weighing down their ride, so the Cobra R is fitted with necessities only. You won't find a high-powered stereo, air conditioning, or other fancy stuff inside, just the needed instrumentation and controls to rock the track. The dash features a 180 mile-an-hour speedo and an 8,000 RPM tachometer, but interestingly, non-numbered gauges for temperature, oil pressure, fuel, and volts. I guess Ford figured you'd add a set of number gauges if you were serious about racing. Recaro seats keep the driver's keister in place when wheeling the R around the track, but the rear seat was ditched to save room. Cobra Rs sit low thanks to the dropped iBox springs, and they've got beefed up, highly twist-resistant sway bars front and rear, and they ride on Bilstein shocks and struts. But another reason why these cars handle so well is the 2000 Cobra R exclusive independent rear suspension, which is something regular Mustangs didn't get until 2015. Cobra R is rolled on 18 by 9.5-inch aluminum wheels wrapped in BF Goodrich G-Force KD 265/40 ZR18 tires that were specifically designed just for this car. Retina detaching brakes were 13-inch vented rotors with 4-piston Brembo calipers up front and 11.65 rear rotors out back. Braking performance is a great match to the acceleration capabilities of the Cobra R. The rear spoiler is the obvious indicator of a Cobra R, but these cars have several other body mods as well. We mentioned the power dome hood, and the lower front fascia is also unique to the Cobra R, as are the side exhaust tips peeking out just in front of the rear wheels. For 2000, Ford only built 300 SVT Cobra Rs, and this one looks as fresh as the day it was born. This tall rear wing might look a little extreme, but it serves a purpose on this 170-mile-an-hour capable Mustang Cobra R. So what do you think? Is the Cobra your speed? You can always share your thoughts with us. We're happy to hear them. And while you're doing that, push that little subscribe button so you don't ever miss an episode of Muscle Car of the Week from the Brothers Collection. See you next time.